What's up, everybody? Nola Deach here, and I'm coming to you from McComb, Mississippi. I wanted to come out here because I wanted to check out some of these old railroad buildings they have out here. Some of them are abandoned. We wanted to go see what's inside. What are they all about? What are they made of? Including this. Come check this out. Bo Diddley, the blues guitarist, was born right here in McComb, Mississippi in 1928. It's pretty rad. They've got an entire pavilion right here named after him, the Bo Diddley Pavilion. This little piece of artwork dedicated to Bo Diddley, this interesting way of playing the guitar. He is just kind of squatting down there. That's very cool. Do the strings work? Can you play the strings? Nope. Bo Diddley. They got this really cool mural right here painted on the side of this entry ramp to this bridge. Bo Diddley right there playing the guitar. How cool is that? That's beautiful. Underneath the bridge here, we've got these really nice painted chairs that you can come and sit down in. And at first I didn't understand, but they are anchored to the ground here, so they can't move. But this is cool. They're all painted with the this is the Starry Night motif. Look at that. That's awesome. Some crawfish on there. Stars and Stripes Forever. And check this out. The Starry Night features the same building that's right there on the railroad tracks. So it is Starry Night, the McComb edition. Oh, wow. Really pretty, but check this out. This is some kind of a memorial, I guess, to somebody that must have passed away. Wow. Looks like this person was from Louisiana and a Saints fan. So walking under the bridge, we've located some abandoned stuff out here. I don't know what this used to be. I wonder if this was like some kind of a storefront, or I see a toilet in there. Maybe this is just some restrooms or something. I don't know. Curious. Yeah, definitely used to be some kind of a bathroom in here. A lot of acorns. This old doorway here, man. Look at the wood that's up there. I wonder how old that is. Man, it looks actually kind of fairly newish. Curious what this used to be, though. Don't know. Never give up, never surrender. And then there's this. I'm sure this was part of the railroad industry somehow. I don't know what. I'm guessing some kind of loading and unloading thing. Whatever Fall 7 and Rise 8 means. Some kind of territorial marking. What do we have through the fence here? That's cool. We got a little mural right there of a water tower. Whatever this little building is. Some kind of little lights that are strung across here. Maybe it was used at one point for some kind of maybe dance, little dance area, music area kind of thing. Who knows? That's cool. Yeah, I think this TV station or whatever, radio station maybe, I don't think it's in use anymore. It's pretty grown over. Right there on the side. Huh. Interesting. So check this out. Above this door here, didn't know what this was at first, and I realized it is a part of a trumpet. You can see right there at the top the little things that you push down, whatever you call those, the valve, whatever. But yeah, that's a piece of a trumpet right there hanging up right over this locked door. Interesting. There's a guy over there. Hello? Hello? What is this? Monodots, monogramming? What did this used to be? Very cool. Well, there's definitely people sleeping in here. I see shoes and pants and stuff. And what is probably used as some sort of bathroom device. Oh, gotta watch those nails. Check out this old fan that's been sitting up here for God knows how long. The moisture has gotten to the little wooden blades there and they've just sagged over time. Pretty sad looking actually. So this little bathroom that's in here, there's like all these little like childlike pictures kind of posted everywhere in here. And I'm not sure if this was like a children's area or something. I don't know. This is really odd. Curious what that's all about. I mean, don't know. Very weird. What did this used to be? So here's the door, I guess the main door that led into whatever this little area was, right? And then maybe in here was the front office, and you'd walk up to the little sliding window and say, hey, I've got, you know, whatever order I have to pick up. And maybe it was these little children's monograms or something. I don't know. Strange. Look at all the patchwork on this thing of all these little children illustrations and cartoons. There's a Mickey Mouse right there. Look, Mickey and Minnie. How old do you think this is? And you can tell those used to be windows at one point that were filled in. And then one larger window right here. In fact, if you look at the shape and size of this window, right? So you got that shape and you compare it to this one, it's about the same size. So it was one of these windows there that they filled in for whatever reason at some point in the history of this old building. And you can even see at the top up here some bricks, loose bricks that are close to falling. As time takes over. Look, more windows in here that were refilled in at some point. So here's the railroad tracks right here. We're out on this, I guess this is the back area of this kind of mushy ground. Look at that. Yeah, we gotta go up in there. So I found the old tracks. Check that out. Look at that. Curious how old these suckers are. How long they've been here and how long they haven't been in use. Because this place looks like it's been shut down for quite some time. Very interesting. Not very interesting graffiti in here. There's this nice little throw rug though. Need a rug for your living room? Alright, so right here used to be the roundabout, or the roundhouse for the railroads that were here. There's no longer any tracks, but you can still see the circular outline here. It goes around and you can follow the outline a little bit. And it was obviously very huge, but I think, according to Google Maps, it looks like on this end might be what's left of the track. You know what? I bet you these old piled up tracks here might be what's left. Maybe they dug them all up. I still see them. So we are now on the other end, and you can see where the roundhouse tracks used to lie. So the circle comes all the way from where we were standing over here, all the way out there. And you can see that these little areas here were where the tracks laid. So the center of it was about right here. And I'm pretty sure that all this old track that was probably the track pulled from this area, and it's just sitting there rotting away. But this is the round area that would spin the train and put it on a different track. There were tracks that lined this whole area up. That's pretty cool. So at one point, this whole little section bustling with activity back in the day. That little rusted railroad spike or nut or bolt or whatever that is. Yeah, that would be the nut, that would be the bolt. Or how old those are. I bet there is a treasure trove of stuff out here buried in the ground. Some steps right here led into whatever little building used to sit up on this foundation. Huh. Wonder if this is where the controller for the Roundhouse sat. And would control the tracks, spinning around. What do you think's down this hole? Oh. Something pipish. Cool. All of the wooden railroad slats, I guess is what you call them, that they've pulled up, that the tracks laid on, and they have just piled them up here in this giant pile of firewood. I don't know, would this stuff burn, you think? Or has it got that stuff on it to protect it from burning? Look at all that. Just an endless supply of railroad slats. What's really cool is, check this out, you can see where the railroad lines laid on these things. That's cool. Yeah, with the railroad spikes still in there. Look at that. Oh, that's really cool. Somebody physically hammered these things in at one point in time. By hand, hammered these suckers in there. And now it just sits here to rot away. And just over here is this old coal chute. It's obviously a very historic piece to McComb. I could not find a date as to which this was built, but it's been here for a very long time. And now it's unused, obviously, but it's used as a monument to what was once here. So we're gonna go see what we can find here. Some serious wasp nest right there. This actually wasn't used too much when it was in operation because diesel replaced coal as fuel. So it is now just a monument as to what was once here, the railroad industry in McComb. Quite a bit of graffiti on the walls inside of here. I'm not entirely sure how this thing operated, how it works. I've never seen one in use. So if you know how this was used, leave it in the comments below. I'm curious. I like this particular tag, McComb, instead of McComb. Steve-O, gravy baby. So I'm assuming that there used to be tracks that ran through here. I'm not sure, but right here on the side are some railroad tracks that I believe are still currently in use. I'm not entirely sure. They look like they might still be in use. I don't know. This is cool. You can see some old railroad slats here. Obviously the rail lines have been removed, but this wooden slats are still in place. And just up ahead is this, what looks like a maintenance pit, kind of like you would see at an oil change spot or something. But somebody would climb down here, the train would roll overhead, and they would be able to work underneath the train from this pit below and do some maintenance or repair work or whatever. can see this is where they would go. They have some steps here and a little tunnel that goes underneath where I'm standing. And here's the entryway. And we walk down the steps here. Let's see if we can peek through the tunnel. It's kind of flooded in here. I'm not sure how deep this goes, so I don't want to step in that, but there it is. There's the tunnel there to the other side. Well, that's going to do it for me from out here in McComb, Mississippi. These old buildings, these old railroad lines, everything here was really cool to see up close and personal. Pretty awesome. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed a little lanyap from this Chute. Go pass a good time.